Hey everybody, welcome back to more Cataclysm. Apparently, so if you didn't watch the last episode, we actually crashed partway through. Apparently, we had saved back here after we had picked things up from the vending machine here, which is great because it saves me a bunch of backtracking that would have pissed me off. But honestly, it's before we fought that big horde, so it seems like we're going to have to do that all over again, which pretty well pisses me off. Did not have a good episode in the last episode. Nope. Pretty irritated. Pretty agitated. Gonna go home. Gonna pick up that other butchering tool because apparently 11 butchering is not good enough for dissecting corpses. Knife. 12 butchering. Okay. So I guess we go up and fight the horde again. Couple technicians. We also got shocked in the last episode before we crashed. I'm not sure what caused us to crash. It said something about a hatchback's frame moving, but we weren't near a hatchback. Maybe up here somewhere there was a hatchback and we had a seg fault. Not sure what caused it. I mean, obviously it's a vehicle collision. The vehicle collision has been an issue for a while. It seems like sometimes they cause crashes for really no good reason. Can you see us? You can't. So let's peek around the corner, see what we've got going on over here. Technicians, looks like a decayed zombie, acid zombie actually. Bunch of technicians. We do have a spear that we brought specifically because it doesn't conduct. And there's the shocker. So we want to be careful. If we attract their attention now, we might be able to get all of them but the shocker. So why don't we switch to walking so we're more visible, and let's just walk around a little bit and see if they come out to target us. Really? See, because I feel like shockers have really long vision ranges in the daytime. Decayed zombie has spotted us. Really, these technicians are kind of agitating me. I don't want to get closer because I don't want to risk the shocker coming down. Come on, dude, you're right here. You're with... Let's just wield the stone spear. Let's crouch. Hopefully the shocker won't be able to see us, but we'll move up for these guys to come over. You hear thump. Okay. Can wield the steel spear to deal with the acid zombie a little faster. Oh, I'm still crouching. That's okay, we got it in time. So what we realized in the last episode is that when we use these butcher for these acid zombies, we don't actually want to use quick butcher. We want to use dismember corpse because it's much faster and it destroys the corpse so it can't be recovered or revived, I should say. Another rucksack. I guess we'll take it. We're going to unload the tablet. Power converter. That seems like it would be useful. Tiny electric motor also seems pretty useful, as is a hacksaw. We want to butcher these. Are we still crouching? We are. The Z9 has seen us. That's okay. Sun is going down. We're going to be dissecting these corpses, hoping to get some CBMs. Okay. Technician, we're going to dissect. No. No. Burnt out bionics, not useful. Very unfortunate. Our first aid skill is very low. Oh no, it's not. It's 3. So we should have a pretty good chance of getting stuff out of these. No. 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 Still just burnt out bionics. That's a real disappointment. Really disappointed about that. We're going to head back to our car. Our motorcycle, I should say. We're going to drop some of the stuff we picked up. Hacksaw. Hang on to everything else. Military rucksack can go. We don't really need the first aid kit on our person so much. We wielding the steel spear, we are. Why don't we move up to where we found that horde before and see about clearing them out a little bit. We're going to save again because this is around the spot where we crashed. There was a smoker here. There also were a bunch of shadies, so I'm not sure where. Right there, huh? Just let them come to us. I mean, if we can kill him with the steel spear before he... Okay, he disarmed us. Wield the stone spear. Kill him. We're going to immediately pick up the steel spear again and wield that because it's our best weapon. Kill them. There are a lot of them. Up, unfortunately, just smashed the technician's corpse, which I think means we can't... No, okay. Maybe we can get stuff out of it even after we've pulped them. Always with the 0 charges. That's disappointing. We don't need a lighter. We don't really need cigarettes and stuff either. Some of those had charges. Micromotor will take. I don't know if it's good for anything. We should be looking at the filthy clothes too to see if there's anything interesting that we want. Gold bracelet will take. Because we are still looking for neoprene. Anything with neoprene would be a fantastic find. Doesn't look like we're going to find anything. Filter mask, also pretty valuable. Because it would protect us from like the smokers and stuff. I don't know that we're going to use it, but I'm going to take it. Bike helmet, long underwear, compression. Yeah, nothing else of interest. Nothing really of interest. Where's that smoker at? Oh, it's a screamer. Oh, we didn't unload those things. Let's go back and unload all that stuff. MP3 is empty. For some reason, it's still unloadable. Apparently we missed a chocolate bar here somewhere. There it is. So what did that unload to? 0 of 100. Okay, so the battery rework I really need to get a little insight into. Because I haven't played with it and I don't know. No. Yep, so we're in it now. Let's just fucking kill him. Anything on you? I don't remember. Yes, let's unload. We can unload the lighter and fill our lighter. Nothing. Unload cell phone. Truck horn. Not very interesting to me. Apparently there's an upstairs. Why don't we go check that out? Probably shouldn't jump out the window. That would be dumb. Listener zombie. No. Nope. Okay. Nope. Doesn't look like there's much here. I'm not even really sure what this building is. We already have a trap and field. What is this building? It says house, but the downstairs was literally just an empty... This is not a house. Who made this? That is not a house. That's ridiculous. Yep, you got me because I apparently turned off safe mode. Let's go back and let's butcher that technician. Yes, I'm right next. Getting irritated today, and being irritated is not good because it starts to ruin the game for me, make me angry, and then I don't want to play anymore. I'm gonna dissect this guy. It'd be nice if we could find something. Would be wonderful. Anti-glare compensator CBM. Eyes have quick reacting transition lenses installed over them. They negate glare penalties, partially protect you from bright flashes, and protect your eyes when welding. It's a good starter bionic. I don't hate that we found that. It's not super useful, but it is a bionic, and I'm glad to have had it. So we're going to go back to the bike. We're going to dump off some of our stuff that we've accumulated. I don't know what's going on with my throat today. Just a lot of coughing and throat clearing. Got to edit all that out. It's going to take time and whatnot. Taylor's kit, not sure why that's still on our person, but we'll hang on to it because we don't want to end up losing it somewhere like an idiot. Don't know why we picked up a lighter. What's our inventory look like? 9 of 31. Not great. Not bad, but not great. Still have that shocker up there, obviously, which we could use to try and harvest more bionics. What's our butchery at? Or not butchery, our survival. 2. That might be part of why we're not getting... I think first aid and butchery contribute to what you get when you butcher, dissect a creature. Nothing is jumping out at me. We're going to save again because I'm very worried about crashes. Yeah, I'm not worried about that guy. Heavy duty flashlight and batteries. We'll take both. This thing had an open... What is this? Gasoline. There's a portable generator here. That's pretty cool. Get items. Steel jerry can of gasoline. That is a lot of gasoline. Heavy duty cable and jumper cable. Not enough space. Well, we're not dropping... Oh, because we... Okay. This is actually fine. Would you stop with the... No, do not commit suicide, please. Let's head back. Drop off the jerry can. Fingers are hitting all kinds of buttons. Yeah, I'm just irritated that he let my dogs bark and bark and bark. And then when I went down and said something to him, his response was, well, they're dogs and they see people. It's like, yeah, so maybe don't let them outside the whole time. Maybe, you know, bring them back in the house where they live so they stop barking at every, you know, 12-year-old who goes walking by or riding their bike by. It's just agitating. And of course, I'm an idiot, so I just walked well beyond where I meant to go. Are you... I feel guilty for killing a child. No, I don't. That is incorrect. That is an incorrect statement. You gonna come over here? You're just gonna keep walking away? Okay. Reload. Pick up our brass, so to speak. Probably should have wielded our spear right away. I'm walking. Please run. Wield the steel spear. Rip my rucksack. One of the most useless zombies in the game managed to rip my rucksack. Oh my god, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay. Shocker zombie dissect. No. Yes. See if we can kill him before he pulls our weapon. We did. There are more coming. I mean, I did shoot a gun here. Shocker zombie dissect. Yes. Shocker zombie dissect. Yes. Oh my god. Shocker zombie dissect. Hooray. LED tattoo. This was a relatively recent addition. Pretty sure it's very literally not useful. It's just a tattoo that glows very dimly. I think it is enough to craft some things by, but not really very much. So not super excited about that. Smash everything. Butcher the technician. Dissect the corpse. Burnt out bionics. Okay. Pretty sure they're useless. I don't think there's any industrial ID card. Describes a prototol. Okay, I don't know where you would use that. I don't think I've seen that particular type of ID card. Not held up well. Literally, I could just deconstruct it for steel and stuff. So not useful. I thought the mining helmets had light. They do. Okay, well, no real reason for us to have those, I guess. So is there somewhere here to use the ID card? I wouldn't think so. Where would you use an ID card at for an industrial ID thing? I genuinely have no idea where you would take that. Like, obviously a science ID card goes to the lab, military ID card goes to one of the little bunker things, whatever they're called. 5. Nope. Can't eat a burrito. Lots of books here, but they're garbage. Well, we really don't need more water. Oh, it's a radio station. I was trying to think where I was, or where I'm at. Take that for some reason. Anything out here? Doesn't look like it. Kind of a bummer. Not much going on here. I guess we'll take a screwdriver. Why not? Head back and drop off our stuff, although we don't have very much. This loot run has been just very frustrating to me. We haven't really found anything worth taking. I mean, I guess the ID card has some amount of value. It just doesn't appeal to me very much. I don't know. Ah, man. We didn't really get anything out of those corpses. I'm really disappointed in that. I really thought we would get more. Save again just in case. Why don't we get ourselves a question? Would you rather be a character in an action-packed thriller or a romantic comedy? Well, I think that action movies, although I enjoy them, are also terrible from a writing perspective. Funny thing though, romance comedies, although I enjoy them occasionally, they're usually pretty terrible from a writing perspective. So I would rather not be a character in either, because I would just be a sad, pathetic sort of one-note character, because that's all that you get in those movies. In rom-coms, they try to make people seem deep, but in general, they're always very shallow, one-dimensional characters. In action movies, outside of having like a tragic backstory or something, you're basically nothing. You're just a guy that kills very efficiently, generally, is what you find in action movies. So both are very light on character development, and I don't want to be a character in either one. But of course, I keep saying that for these would you rathers, and I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to say neither. So I guess at least in an action movie I could, I don't know, like shoot rockets or something. We don't want the chocolate drink. But in a rom-com I'd probably get laid. So, I mean, that's worth something. I don't know. Neither is my answer. They're both terrible genres that I occasionally enjoy, but are ultimately terrible genres. I suppose action movies, I could be a superhero. They're real popular right now. Shocker zombie. Okay. Might file that away for another time to come back and try to get another CBM. There's another shocker zombie. Okay. Drop off our stuff. All this vending machine garbage we picked up. Everything but the chocolate drink. Anything here? Screwdriver. Okay. Go ahead and drop chocolate drink. Very thirsty. Well, okay. Let's drink, we're tired too. Let's drink an energy cola, crispy cranberry. Didn't we get anything? It's just water. Some herbal tea we'll drink. That should do us for thirst. Is there anything else we want to loot around here? Like, this is pretty crappy. Bowling alley, candy shop. Yeah, we'll go check out. Well, no, it's about 6 a.m. Sun's going to be coming up. They're going to be coming out again. We don't want those shockers to all beeline towards us. You here? Okay. We're going to back up. We're going to head home, I think. It was a really crappy loot run. I'm not happy about that at all. Kind of a bummer, too. I think I have maybe one more episode in me before I call it for the day. So that's a real letdown that we didn't get any cool bionics. Like, we didn't even get battery bionics. Like, if you're not going to give me a cool bionic, you could at least give me, like, a utility one that I need, like a battery bionic. And stop here. Yeah, our bionic power is 0. Obviously not ideal. I suppose we could probably get the anti-glare compensators installed without without killing ourselves and without need for batteries. But yeah, I'm just gonna grab this crap. I'm having a bad day all of a sudden because of all this garbage with around the house and kind of them being rude about the dogs, and I don't know. I really wish I lived alone. I just can't afford to because I'm very, very poor, and I don't have a very good job. Avira, really? Trying to do something extremely important, Avira. I told you about the old lady with the eye patch. I told you about going to pre-release. Told you I had chow mein for dinner. Did I tell you about the sandwich I ate last night? So last night, I was hungry because I had only eaten ramen. What am I doing here? Shotgun holes. I had only eaten ramen and was pretty hungry, so I went downstairs and I got a hamburger bun and fixed myself a... We don't have a CBM pile. I guess we'll put it down here. We also don't have like a ID card pile, so we'll put that down here. Soap bar. Can drop the other spear for now. Fixed myself a ham salad sandwich. Got a hamburger bun. Don't need the jerry can. We can leave that in the vehicle. Hamburger bun. Some ham salad. I usually don't love ham very much. I'm not a big ham person. Generally don't eat ham or pork in general. But it's what we had. And I thought, a little salty, meaty food. Why not? This is not drinks. These are drinks. This is food. And came upstairs, sat down, military rucksack, started eating my sandwich. And first bite, I was like, this is a little musty. Like maybe the bread is starting to turn. Didn't taste bad. It just didn't taste good or right. It kind of tasted funny. And I got the second bite, and I put the sandwich down on the paper towel. And I noticed there's a very dark spot on the sandwich, and I thought, I immediately thought, I really hope that that's like celery that they put in the ham salad. But of course it wasn't. Of course there was mold on the bread that I had not noticed, and then when I looked at it, it was right where I had taken my first bite. So I was immediately very nauseous at the thought. Not so much, I don't think it made me sick, but in my head, it was this horrifying that I had taken a bite of mold. And so I was suddenly nauseous with the idea that I had eaten mold. And I called my grandmother because she's she works in nursing stuff. And I said, so I just ate a sandwich and it had a bunch of mold on it. And of course I threw the sandwich away. I didn't eat the rest of the sandwich. Good God, I'm not an animal. But I called her and was like, hey, I just ate some mold and I didn't notice it and kind of took a big bite out of it. Should I be worried about that? And she's like, well, you like blue cheese, don't you? And I was like, yes. She's like, well, it's the same thing. And I was like, no, Grandma, it's not the same thing at all. It's, very different things. Bread mold versus, mold that kind of is, in a controlled environment that we know is safe to eat on blue cheese is very different. But she was like, you'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. And I'm sure she's right. I'm sure I'm not going to die from it. I don't think you would die from it unless you had a fungus allergy. Or maybe if you had just breathing problems in general. Or diabetes or something that caused some breathing But it doesn't matter. Anyway, make another onion ring. Finish off our onions. Onion ring. Then we'll eat some garbage, and then we'll eat some sponge cake. Let's eat some of these potato chips again. Should do pretty well for us. We'll eat 2 portions of sponge cake. We'll also eat another multivitamin because of feeding ourselves trash. Says we're hungry, says we're thirsty. I don't believe we're hungry anymore. I think that's a lie. But we will drink something with calories. I don't want to drink energy cola. We're going to be going to bed soon. Here, have a little booze. Might put you in a better mood. In fact, well, I was going to drink some booze in real life, but I'll put that off for between videos. Just because why not? So we drank that. Why don't we drink a swig of water as well? How are these? We have a little face next to our guy. Apparently we're sad, but it doesn't look like a sad face. Maybe it's not a face. Maybe it's... I don't know. So how are these doing? Full. Let's pick these up. Actually, we will take down the funnel. Yes. We'll go inside. We'll unload them into our big vat of water. Pour into container, water. Pour into container, water. Because we don't want that water to run out. We'll put these back up to collect more rainwater. Because it's been raining a lot lately. So we want to store as much as we can. We, of course, could always make a trip to the swamp and find a freshwater pool, or forest and find a freshwater pool to refill the whole keg. But we're probably not going to do that. That's a lot of time out of our day just to go and do that. I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.